His oldest sister called him Skag, and to me, he was always Tyrone. And I know Clay, we didn't talk about what we were going to talk about today, but that was one of his characters in his talks. We had many stories growing up. Most I can't talk about, some I will. But I tried to think of some of the funny things that we did when we got together, as between him and I and maybe a couple other friends. One of the times that Aunt Ellen had a big garden, and she loved to grow all kinds of stuff, and one of her specialties was hot peppers. So being the northern kid I am, I said, let's go grab some peppers, stuff our pockets, and go throw them at the cars going down the highway. Sound like a good idea? All was good until the end of the night when we were covered with sweat from running, and the peppers were crushed in our pockets, and our inside of our pants and our groin area were burned with the pepper juice. We paid our price. The other story I remember is when he got his first BB gun, and we were shooting soda cans in the backyard. And Uncle Bill had put on a barn for his horse, and I decided, it was my idea, I said, instead of shooting the soda cans, let's shoot the windows out, because they had glass windows in the barn. We shot every one of them out till it was picked clean. And I thought that was funny, and he did too. Uncle Bill was so mad, that was his dad, and he coined the phrase, and I say this today to my kids. He said, when you guys get together, he said, one boy is a boy, two boys are half a boy, and three boys are no boy at all. So I don't think he had much faith into our decision-making and things like that. From my perspective on Tim, he was a very, very caring person. He was a great listener and always took time to meet or be with me on the phone or in person. He was a very thankful person. He never complained. Even when he went through all his treatments and all the blood tests and everything, he just took it in stride. And I really think that he enjoyed the hospital. He was there so much. I said, this is like a vacation to you. One of the doctors, Dr. Gadala, I don't know if she's here, but she was a rock star to him, and I just wanted to say that. Tim was very generous. He would give you the shirt off his back anytime, even if he had only a shirt. It didn't matter to him. He was very optimistic. He always saw the good in people, and the glass was always half full. He was one of the most funny people that I know, and by the couple of comments that were made, he'd go into these personalities on the phone, and Clay is exactly right. And he left messages for me when he couldn't get a hold of me, and they went on for minutes, and they were very, very funny. He was fun-loving and entertaining. He would visit us on our vacation up at the river, which Clay mentioned. And one morning he sat around with my three kids, and he said, let's do something fun. And they said, well, what would you like to do? And he said, I think we should taste test all the ice cream in the general area by the ice cream stands. Well, I counted, there were 9 of them. So he proceeded to load the car with the 3 kids, and we went to all 9 things. And my daughter said to me, Dad, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. We can't eat ice cream at 10 o'clock in the morning. And I said, well, this is Uncle Tim, you're good. So that was a fun time. And this summer, we're going to do that again in memory of him. Tim was not only my cousin, but a lifelong friend. I'll always cherish the time we had together. He was just great memories of him. And I want to speak to Britt and Jess, that he thought the world of you too. You guys are special, and he loved you very much. And he's so proud of you, of your marriages and your upcoming families, and Riley. It's just, he just talked about you guys a lot, and I want you to know that, okay? Thank you.